You guys, the podcast game is on fire. Everybody and their mama has one, or wants one, which means there's never been a better time to start your own podcast production business. This is your chance to get in on the ground floor of an exploding industry, and I'm here to give you the no BS blueprint to crush it. We're talking soup to nuts, people, from finding your niche and landing those high-ticket clients, to recording crystal clear audio and marketing the hell out of your services. Get ready to hustle because this is going to be huge. All right, entrepreneurs, before you even think about hitting the record button, we gotta talk pre-production. This is the stage where the magic begins, and it's crucial to get it right. Think of it as laying the groundwork for a skyscraper. Without a solid foundation, everything else will crumble. This is where you build the foundation for a killer podcast, so listen up. Pre-production is all about planning and preparation. It's the behind-the-scenes work that sets the stage for a successful show. First things first, you need a concept that pops. What's the big idea? Who are you talking to? What problems are you solving? Your concept should be unique and engaging, something that will grab your audience's attention and keep them coming back for more. Get crystal clear on your niche and your target audience. Who are they? What are their interests and pain points? The more you know about your audience, the better you can tailor your content to meet their needs. Conduct thorough research and create detailed audience personas to guide your content creation. Next up, script it out. Don't wing it. A well-written script keeps things flowing smoothly and ensures your clients sound like rock stars. It helps you stay on track and cover all the important points without rambling. Plus, a script can be a lifesaver during interviews, helping you ask the right questions and keep the conversation engaging. Plus, it gives you a roadmap for recording and editing. Knowing what you want to say and how you want to say it can save you a lot of time in post-production. It also helps you maintain a consistent tone and style throughout your episodes. Now let's talk guests. Having amazing guests is key to creating engaging content. They bring new perspectives, expertise, and credibility to your show. Plus, they can help you reach a wider audience by sharing the episode with their followers. Reach out to industry leaders, influencers, and anyone else who can bring value to your listeners. Don't be afraid to aim high. You'd be surprised at how many people are willing to share their knowledge and experiences. Craft personalized invitations and highlight the benefits of being a guest on your show. Branding, baby. You need a strong brand identity that screams professionalism. Your brand is more than just a logo, it's the overall look and feel of your podcast. It should reflect your personality and resonate with your audience. That means a killer logo, consistent colors, and a vibe that attracts your ideal clients. Invest in professional design services if needed, and make sure your branding is consistent across all platforms, from your podcast cover art to your social media profiles. Last but not least, don't forget the music. The right intro and outro music can make or break a podcast. It sets the tone for your show and creates an immersive experience for your listeners. Choose tracks that set the tone and create an immersive experience. Your music should complement your content and enhance the overall listening experience. Take the time to find tracks that match your podcast's vibe and make your episodes memorable. All right, let's talk tech. Whether you're a seasoned podcaster or just starting out, understanding the technical side of things can make a huge difference in the quality of your recordings. Don't worry, you don't need a $1 million studio to produce high-quality audio. In fact, many successful podcasters started with just the basics. But you do need the right gear and know-how. The right equipment can elevate your sound from amateur to professional. First up, your studio setup. Find a quiet space with minimal echo. This could be a spare room, a closet, or even a corner of your bedroom. Think about acoustics and sound dampening. Using items like acoustic foam panels or even thick blankets can help reduce unwanted noise and echo. You can even create a DIY vocal booth on a budget. Simple materials like blankets and pillows can work wonders in improving your sound quality. Next, the equipment. Invest in a decent microphone, headphones, and audio interface. These are the core components of any good recording setup. You don't need the most expensive stuff, just something reliable that captures clear sound. There are plenty of budget-friendly options that deliver excellent quality. Now, let's talk remote recording. Chances are, you'll be working with guests from all over the world. This is where remote recording tools come in handy. Platforms like Zoom and Skype are your best friends here. They allow you to connect with guests no matter where they are, ensuring you can have engaging conversations without being in the same room. But remember, tech is just a tool. The real magic happens when you create a comfortable and engaging recording environment for your guests. Make sure they feel at ease and ready to share their stories. Coach them on how to sound their best, provide clear instructions, and make them feel like they're part of the process. This will help them relax and deliver their best performance. Remember, you're not just a technician, you're a facilitator. You're creating an experience. Your role is to guide the conversation and make sure everything runs smoothly. And don't be afraid to experiment. Try different microphones, recording techniques, and editing software to find what works best for you. The more you experiment, the more you'll learn about what suits your style and needs. Post-production is just as important as the recording itself. Spend time editing your audio to remove any mistakes, enhance the sound quality, and add any necessary effects or music. Finally, once your episode is polished and ready, it's time to publish. Choose a reliable podcast hosting service to distribute your episodes to all major platforms. Promote your show on social media and engage with your audience. Building a community around your podcast can help you grow and reach more listeners. Listen to feedback and continuously improve. Your audience's input is invaluable in helping you refine your content and delivery. Celebrate your milestones and keep pushing forward. Podcasting is a journey, and with the right approach, you can sound like a pro, even if you're just starting out. Post-production polishing your audio masterpiece. Okay, you've recorded your podcast episodes. Now it's time to work your magic in post-production. This is where you transform raw audio into a polished masterpiece. First up, audio editing. Clean up any background noise, mouth clicks, or awkward pauses. A clean and crisp audio track is essential for a professional-sounding podcast. Next, mixing and mastering. Adjust the volume levels, add compression and EQ to balance the sound, and create a consistent listening experience across all episodes. Intros and outros are like the bookends of your podcast. Create compelling intros that hook listeners from the start, and outros that leave them wanting more. Transcriptions are crucial for accessibility and SEO. Provide transcripts for each episode so listeners can follow along and search engines can index your content. Finally, it's time to upload your masterpiece to podcasting platforms like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Make sure you have a catchy title, engaging description, and eye-catching cover art. Marketing and distribution get your podcast heard around the world. All right, you've poured your heart and soul into creating an amazing podcast. You've spent countless hours planning, recording, and editing each episode to perfection. But creating a podcast is just the beginning. The real challenge lies in getting it heard by as many people as possible. Now it's time to get it heard. You want your voice to reach listeners around the globe, and for that, you need a solid marketing and distribution strategy. This is where marketing and distribution come in. It's not enough to just upload your podcast and hope for the best. You need to actively promote it and make it accessible to your target audience. Social media is your best friend. Platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook are powerful tools for reaching potential listeners. Create engaging content that promotes your podcast on these platforms. Share behind-the-scenes looks, episode teasers, and interesting snippets from your shows. Use relevant hashtags and engage with your followers. Respond to comments, ask questions, and create a community around your podcast. Audiograms are a great way to repurpose your podcast content for social media. These short shareable videos with captions can help you reach a wider audience. They are perfect for grabbing attention and giving potential listeners a taste of what your podcast is all about. A podcast website is a must-have. It's a central hub where listeners can find all your episodes, learn more about your services, and connect with you. SEO, baby. Optimize your podcast episodes for search engines by using relevant keywords in your titles, descriptions, and show notes. This will help new listeners discover your podcast when they search for topics related to your content. Collaborate with other podcasters in your niche. Working together can help you reach new audiences and provide fresh content for your listeners. Cross-promote each other's shows, guest star on each other's podcasts, and tap into each other's audiences. This kind of collaboration can be mutually beneficial and help you grow your listener base. Remember, marketing is all about building relationships and providing value, It's not just about promoting your podcast, but also about connecting with your audience on a deeper level. Connect with your listeners, engage with them on social media, and give them a reason to keep coming back for more. Show them that you value their support and feedback, and they'll become loyal fans who help spread the word about your podcast. Monetization consulting. Turn your passion into profit. All right, entrepreneurs, let's talk about the money. You've built a successful podcast production business. Now it's time to turn your passion into profit. Sponsorships are a great way to monetize your podcast. Reach out to brands that align with your niche and audience and pitch them on sponsoring your show. Listener donations are another way to generate revenue. Platforms like Patreon and Ko-Fi allow your most loyal listeners to support your work directly. Affiliate marketing is a win-win. Partner with companies that offer products or services that your audience would love and earn a commission on every sale you refer. Create and sell your own products or services. This could be anything from online courses and workshops to merchandise and premium content. Remember, monetizing your podcast takes time and effort. Don't expect to get rich quick. Focus on providing value to your listeners and building a loyal audience. The money will follow. Podcast like a champion. That's a wrap, my friends. You now have the knowledge and tools to launch your very own podcast production business and crush it in this booming industry. Remember, success doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work, dedication, and a whole lot of hustle. But trust me, it's worth it. Now get out there, make some noise, and show the world what you're made of. And don't forget to come back and tell me all about your success.